How you doing? Welcome to Vanz Drumming. We're going to talk a little bit today about timing. Timing is the most important thing that a drummer has in his job. His job is timing, keeping the band in time, doing his drum fills, coming back in on time. All the cool drum fills, drum solos, all the stuff you're watching on YouTube or buying the DVDs of the cool licks are worthless. That's all bonus. Timing is our job. You and the bassist need to lock together, be on time. If you're playing in a band and you're ripping through a song and you go from a guitar solo to the chorus and you do this really cool fill, it might sound great. But if you don't come back in on one right on time, then the whole band gets messed up. So the big goal here is making sure you're in time. And one thing I'm noticing with a lot of my students, stuff I'm watching on YouTube and things of that nature, I'm seeing guys that are just, they're solid drummers, but they go to do this fill and they're playing this beat. Let me turn my mic off. They're playing this beat, and then all of a sudden they hit the fill, and it's like twice as fast as the beat, and they're just way out of whack. So listen to this. That's a little extreme wackiness, but no, my point is that you gotta be solid. One thing that's gonna help you is buy a metronome. They sell little mini ones, all kinds of stuff. This one has one built in. Plug some headphones into it, play along with a metronome. Excuse me. If you don't have a metronome, what you wanna buy is, or not buy, but plug your iPod in with some headphones, crank your favorite tunes, play along with the music. Get used to playing solid, get used to playing simple fills, and like I've always said before, don't overdo it. Don't do something you can't complete. If you can't play a fill and pull it off and come back in on one, don't bother doing it because it's just going to hurt the band you're jamming with or whatever, the guys you're playing with. So make sure that you are always on time. So get a metronome, and this one is here built into the electronic kit thingamajiggy, brain, and it's set at about 120. So this has metronome. It beeps on one, so I know where one is. And I can play along with this and make sure I'm listening, is really locking in that hi-hat, and making sure my fill I play is 1, 2, 3, 4, right back in on one. So check it out. Nothing complex, just simple, straightforward stuff. So as you can see, everything is locked right in that little click, 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 and that's the key, man. Be on time, be on time. Don't get overexcited and play your fills because it's really cool and you're showing off and it's fun. It's fun to show off if you can pull it off. So pull it off before you show it off. Anyway. Timing is a big thing. One thing that will help you do that, and of course, I'm playing an electronic kit, so it's difficult to demonstrate, but the hi-hat thing, I've talked about it in some videos. Just counting 1, 2, 3, 4 with this hi-hat is almost like a built-in metronome. So you're giving your left leg the ability to keep time, and it's an independence thing because all of a sudden, if you're not used to doing that, you're used to playing just grooves with your right hand, your left hand on the snare, and your bass drum. You're not used to getting that left foot going. All of a sudden, you're adding this extra element where your left foot's keeping time, counting on all 4. And what you want to do with that is do some exercises where you're just keeping that hi-hat going and playing basic fills around the kit, and your hi-hat is your timekeeper, okay? So you're playing around the kit, you're playing grooves on the ride, you're doing fills, and that hi-hat during the whole thing is counting all 4. It's very difficult to get the hang of, but once you get it, this becomes second nature and it's just there. And you listen to a lot of songs, you'll hear it. It's just count your 4. It's like you have this built-in leg metronome going. Of course, you can't see my hi-hat moving, but you get the point. So practice just keeping the hi-hat going and doing simple 16th notes around the toms, little fills. Just let that hi-hat ride for you and try to do simple stuff. Slow it down. Don't go faster than you can play it. And just get this little hi-hat going. Nice little groove. And play over top of it a little bit. and get used to getting that going. It's very difficult. If you've never done this, it's not simple. Don't get too difficult. Even if you're a beginner drummer, start doing really simple fills, just 16th notes, simple stuff. So again, hi-hat, working on it. I mean, you could spend a week alone. I guarantee if you just took 1 week of your drumming and didn't do anything but try playing your hi-hat along with every groove you play on the ride. Any groove you're playing. You want that hi-hat on 1, 2, 3, and 4. Any groove. And that's your automatic timekeeper. Helps you during your fills, come back in on 1. It becomes natural after a while. So not used to playing these crazy electronic things. They're fun and all, but anyway, not an acoustic kit. So again, hi-hats going on 1, 2, 3, and 4. It's a great way to build independent. So a lot of times I'll improv just with my hi-hat going, just doing little stuff and just let the thing go, you know, just a nice little whatever. Do a little marching beat along with it. If you're really good at rudiments, start ripping on some marching stuff. Let that hi-hat be your count. So anyway, that's what I'm talking about. That hi-hat going, if you noticed, even though I was playing some off-tempo little grooves and fills with it, that was going. That was my meter. It's just automatic, and that takes a lot of time and a lot of practice, but have some fun with it, enjoy, and that was my installment of keeping time. But the simpler the basic, the easier, the simpler the, hey. So visit vanzdrumming.com and check out more cool stuff, and have yourself a great evening, or day, or morning at 3 o'clock, whenever it is. Later.